Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome to the first of two videos, Newgen versus Regen. As always, thanks for joining me, it's massively appreciated. If you feel kind, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell and you'll never miss anything I do like this with the legendary Luke from the Offbeat podcast.
That was smooth. Can I just say, I've watched that intro so many times online, seen it in person, I was like, go, that's first take as well, by the way, people. Yeah. Just want to make everyone aware.
I'm a professional.
Professional first take.
So yeah, Luke, how you doing? First time we've wanted to do something together for ages. We tried to do something last year, couldn't really plan it.
Yeah, it was pinning down the time as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was with West Ham, but we actually played through a season, didn't we, as managers. And in our second video, we're not doing that. We're doing a director challenge. But in this one, we're going to go head to head. But this ain't. I've been on your channel 3 times.
Yes.
But this ain't the first time you've been on mine, I don't think. I was trying to remember. You've been on. I did a little podcast thing, didn't I?
Yeah, was it around the start of the game? Last game?
Last year,
yeah,
maybe. Yeah,
around the start of. We previewed it, didn't we? And kind of went through. None of what I've said has been brought into the game, so that's a good start.
Yeah, that social media idea, that was yours, right?
Yeah. I just want them to Well, to be fair, we might see it next year, might we?
Maybe.
That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see a whole sort of overhaul to the game. But
yeah, it's going to be interesting. So
much can be done with this game. Like I love FM. I'm a big FM player. Yeah. I have been for years and years. I just love how in depth you can go, or how streamlined you can make it. It's just a game.
You can do anything in these phones. That's why I always get irritated when people have a go at you for playing a certain way.
Yeah,
it's a game with multiple ways of playing it, and I think just play it how it's just a game. You play it however you enjoy it. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
That's what I think.
I agree, and because like, for example, like we play very differently. Like you focus on staff, for example. I never look at staff. I just don't care. I'm just like, I'll hire whoever got the best attributes, but like I'll never like completely reinvigorate. Like sometimes I'll take a League 2 team up to the Premier.
Have you never tried to do it and see if it makes any difference?
I just don't really. I'm a big dynamics man, me. I know Greeno's the same, isn't it? Greeno's.
I never look at dynamics.
See, I'm big on dynamics.
I never look at the data hub.
I don't look at the data hub. No.
But I think that shows you that we can all do. Everyone's still quite successful, even though I do one way, you do another way. It's not like, it's for everyone, and you can do whatever you want with it, and that's what I like about it.
100%.
But I also hate when people criticise you for it. It irritates me when I see other people like, you shouldn't be doing that. And you think, let them do what they want. It's a freaking game.
I mean, if they get sacked, then I suppose you can kind of say, I told you so.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I'm repping, it's the old version, I'm repping your podcast there. How's it going on the podcast?
Yeah, good, mate. It's not too bad. We're actually one off 500 combined followers and subscribers across Spotify and YouTube. So every video I've put out this year has got a link to my last episode on his channel. So if you go on that, you can find his channel. Because you have some quality guests. I don't mean me, I'm average, I reckon. You have proper guests like sports people, professional boxers, footballers. Yeah, I've had pro football, Will
Kebab
Buckley.
Eaters.
Yeah, I mean, I've had El Burrito Monster, if you're big on TikTok. Yeah. I've had comedians on there. I've had loads of pro boxers. I'm actually filming tomorrow with a professional rugby league player, which is quite cool.
Professional what?
Rugby league player.
Oh.
Which is quite cool. I've got a band that's about to come out.
You've had a few bands back in the day. I'm not seeing you do that for a bit.
It's because, I've now kind of signed up to join Rockstars podcast, another plug. So I'm now like being a collaborator with Emma.
Don't you work on another podcast as well?
Yeah, for City Report podcast. I'm one of the main.
Try and get into Man United, that you won't have it.
Yeah, it won't happen. Can I also just show this? I need to show this to people at home. Look at what our man Buda's got. He's got a hat stretcher.
Yeah, you have to. So basically, like
I
was just explaining to him, all my hats, they're handmade, every single one. So there's human error. So some fit better than others, so you have to give them a stretch now and again.
I've just never seen one before, and I walked in and you just acted like it was just a normal thing.
Well,
please comment down below if you've ever seen a hat stretcher, because I never have.
It's like a large shoe stretcher. Yeah, so this episode, what we've done is we've called these two videos we're going to be making Newgen versus Regen, because even though we look the same age, I could be his dad, I think.
Is that because I've got grey hair? You grey hair already.
I'm doing well for my age. So so basically I'm from that generation where we call them regens, and I know the reason they're not called regens, but I can't. That's what they are to me. He's a new generation, so we just thought it'd be a cool.
The comments right now are like bloody Newgen, bloody Newgen.
They're all slagging Regen. So I know you're younger than me. You're like 23 or something. Aren't you?
24, yeah. So it's just been Newgen for me. Like
I'm 45. I'm like your dad's age. How old's your dad?
My dad's in his 50s.
I mean, I'd probably get on with your dad and all. If I get on with you, wouldn't I? I was gutted because I genuinely thought, cause your dad's probably Star Wars generation, he named you after Luke Skywalker.
No, unfortunately not. I'm a big Star Wars fan though. Huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah, your dad had Denton. Your granddad was from Denton, wasn't he?
Granddad's from Denton, yeah. Yeah, just off Scott Road.
Yeah, if you know where that is, up in Scott Road. Where's your dad from then?
So my dad's from Ashton. Originally from Bury.
And you're from Ducky?
Yeah, so I was born in Ducky and I live in Glossop now, which is...
I love Ducky.
Middle of nowhere.
Means a lot to me, Ducky, I've told you.
Yeah.
Met my wife, got married there. Good old duck egg, as we used to call it.
Duck egg?
Duck egg, that's what we call it, yeah. Duck egg. So what we decided to do, because Japan is now a playable league, is go head-to-head in Japan in the Japanese Super Cup. And one thing I didn't realise was that, well, it starts in February 2023. But the difference in the teams, like one team's in the J1 league and the other team's in the J2 league. I don't know how, but it's cup winner versus league winner. So I thought I'd give you the advantage. You can be Yokohama FM,
Fantastic.
Which is quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, the big team this year, Yokohama. Do I know? Have I ever seen?
You're more football than me.
I know.
Watch it. I don't actually watch any football.
Yeah, but I'm very sort of like English orientated. I watch the English games, but I mean the J League. Iniesta played there. I know that.
Juan Mata plays there, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, Juan Mata's in Japan.
Honestly, if he plays Yokohama, I might have to change my tactic.
So I'm going to be Kofu, so I'll have a quick look at the team. So this is going to be Luke's team. Now what I've done is I've made 2 identical managers. So, I mean, it is just a bit of fun. I don't take these things mega serious. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I've played against my friend from down the street a few times. He don't even play the game and he always beats me. But then last time I didn't take it serious. And Greeno did when we did a head-to-head. And I beat him. That was fun. I'll be honest with you, he was seething.
You're getting out there, getting it straight out there. Yeah, Greeno messaging you straight away.
You've got to, yeah. So obviously, look at that. You've got playing the Nissan Stadium, 72,000 capacity. Wow. Show a quick look at your team. Your squad.
Definitely.
So I've already arranged it by value, but wait till you see the value of some of mine.
I mean, I'm looking at the wages. Is the guy on 50k a year? 50k a week?
Who's that?
Marcos Jr.
A Brazilian. No, I've got a Brazilian, but he's turd.
He looks, to be fair, he don't look that bad, him, to be fair.
No, I mean, you've got a massive advantage, but it's just a bit of fun. Shit, actually, look.
Do you know what makes me a bit nervous?
Brazilians.
We've got the 2 best players of both strikers, and I don't play with 2 strikers.
Are you strikerless or you play with one?
No, I play with one. I usually play with an advanced forward.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Whereas I've got a complete forward and a pressing forward.
I never look at that. I just look, are they got attributes to be a striker, and I just stick them in my formation, and that's what I do.
I suppose I do the same, but it's very much advanced forward. You're looking at pace, you're looking at shooting, finishing, aren't you? Like they're the ones that I completely look at.
I'm also, see, I don't think, see, like with a striker, any position, I just have like a core group of stats for any of the same thing. So like a striker, I always look for finishing, composure, off the ball, and pace, no matter what.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then hopefully strength, and then add extra bits if I can. But quickly, I mean, you've played a bit of this FM24, haven't you? Mm-hmm. I've noticed that I'm not getting the values are bonkers on some of them players.
Like, it is. But is that because of the sort of like that's like Saudi Arabia and all that?
Well, that's a real thing on the game, isn't it? I mean, it's helpful when you want to offload some older players because they just come in with silly money, but some of the values on players are crazy. And I've played. I'm like 6 years in. I'm in United save now. So that's the furthest I've got into it. Mm-hmm. And I've been moaning about it for years about too many Wonder Kids, and there's quite a few, but I'm not finding as many.
No.
But I've moaned about that for a couple of years, to be fair. And now I'm pissed off that I can't find it.
Yeah, but when you do get that one, it becomes like your little...
Well, that's what it used
to
be like. It did back in the day. You used to get a Wonder Kid and be buzzing, whereas last couple of years, you get deep into it. It's like 50 fucking million. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that Rio Miyachi who played for City?
Who?
The winger, Rio Miyachi. Click on him.
Rio Miyachi?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, I don't think it is actually.
No.
I swear we had a Japanese winger at City. Like he was like barely played. Remember, I signed him when I was manager of Swansea.
Right.
Back in a good save of mine, and he was class. He was well good, but that was in a Championship.
I've never heard of him. Was that in the good City days or shit City days?
About 7-8 years ago, I'd say.
Sold some shirts a bit.
Definitely.
That's another thing that works. I've had that Kim Min-jae at United. He just sold millions of shirts, to be fair.
Yeah, and sponsorships.
Yeah.
Sponsorships just come in left, right and centre nowadays.
Yeah. All right, here we are with your tactic, which we couldn't load in, so you've had to remake it.
Remake it, yeah, but it's a very simple tactic.
I mean, it's the same formation. Mm-hmm. I'm going to use, it's quite similar, really. I think have I got a ball winner and a Mez. I don't know if I've got a DLP though. I might just be a defensive midfielder, but
yeah, I'm a big one playmaker only guy. I feel like if you have two playmakers in there, it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
I always put the Mazzala on the same side as the inside forwards because they usually push out wider a little bit. But yeah, the inside forward and winger, I usually just whoever is best.
Yeah.
And there, so like the right side might be the inside forward. It doesn't really matter that. But yeah, this works very, very well when you're in the lower leagues as well.
Right.
Advanced forwards, I've learned.
What's your current save then?
I've started with Wrexham. It's a bit of a cheat code just while I learn the game. And oh my God, you just score goals for fun.
I fancy doing something with Wrexham, but I think probably loads of people do it, and it's probably like, Wrexham. But it'd be quite cool. But I need to do. I'll do something this year with a lower level. I don't know who yet though, because I've done County, I've done Oldham, I've done Scunthorpe, like teams like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you build them up from nothing, you really feel like you've achieved something, don't you? When you get.
Do you know what might be a good one? Curzon Ashton. We're in National League North now.
Are they really?
And they're flying as well.
Curzon Ashton, they've got that statue, haven't they? The Trinity statue.
Yeah.
Because from around where we live, we have three World Cup winners. Do you know them?
No.
I know two of them. The one, even though the one I should know is the one who's from Denton. Lived in Denton his entire life. What's he called? He's a Blackpool legend. He's got a statue outside Blackpool.
Oh, Stanley Matthews?
No. No, it's another one. I'll find out later. I'll when we do a live com, I'll find it. But he originally he didn't get a World Cup medal because the rules were different. It was just the 11 players that played.
Oh, really? So it's not the whole squad?
No. So they've changed the rules, and he got his medal years later. One of them is Sir Jeff Hurst, because he was born in Ashton.
Geezer.
Born in Ashton, grew up in Denton, near your granddad's house, until he was about 9 or 10, then he moved down south. And the other one is it Perotta, the Italian, won the World Cup with Italy.
I've got no idea.
He was born here, his parents were Italian, he was born here, lived in Ashton, till he was 10. And then the family moved back to Italy, and he ended up playing for Italy, winning a World Cup with Italy. Simeone Perotta. His name.
Look at that, absolute outside
Curzon is statue of all three of them.
I've never actually been to watch Curzon play, so I interviewed Curzon's goalkeeper, Cam Mason.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. And he was talking, and I don't know, he had a belief about Curzon.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, they were the shit side in Tameside.
Yeah, well, they had a crappy little ground, but now they've got a newer one. Did you see my Halland video with Ashley?
Yes. Yeah.
Ashton United's the other team. They got in touch with me, and they retweeted it.
It was Greg, wasn't it, who I interviewed?
Oh, another one you interviewed.
It was
another
Greg.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was Greg. So Greg used to play for City growing up.
Right,
now, fun fact, he's a producer for United Stand.
Legend.
Yeah, so he's like the main producer for United Stand now. So he does all. Do you know
with
the panel
shows?
Yes, yeah. But he does like the panel shows. Do you know with what's the blonde woman called? She's really good at.
Yeah, she knows pure stuff. I don't know her name. I watched bits of it.
Yeah, so
I found something out today. This is well weird, actually.
Yeah.
On TikTok, Matt Goldbridge. That's not his name.
Oh, did you not know that? He's got like an Italian name, I think.
Yeah, like
he's from Nottingham. Have you not watched his interviews?
Brent Di Caracioli or something. He's Italian. I'm like, he looks like he doesn't look Italian.
No, he doesn't.
He's
from
Nottingham,
I think.
It's pretty much the same, ish. Now I only used two. Most of you know that by now. But I've been using this recently with my United on my United series, and it's just been working really well. How up to date? Did you see me World Club Cup final?
No, I was a one before.
Okay.
So I watched the end of the season, but I didn't watch the Club World Cup sort of special that you did.
Right.
After.
Do you want me to ruin it?
I think you ruined it, mate. Yeah.
I switched that tactic and beat City. Was battling it through Bayern, and then I get to Chelsea in the semis and end up scrapping with them on penalties. I changed up and we beat City like comfortably.
There's a lot of attack instructions on there. Like, why have you got both fullbacks on attack?
Attack.
I like it's called Chef Wednesday. What was that like?
Oh, that's how old it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I can't remember when you.
I mean, R2A means road to anywhere, so I switched it to that. But then I forget the tactical style. I would have started using that on my Sheffield Wednesday rebuild. Is that like on FM?
I don't know.
19, 20?
Bloody hell, that's a long time ago.
I've been doing this a long time now, though.
You got Cristiano on the wing.
Ronaldo, yeah. He's a Brazilian. He's the one I thought, is he any good? No. I mean, look at them values.
Yeah, they don't
Got some absolute ballers, mate. Ballers.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
How did they get? They've won the cup. So fair play to them.
Why? I mean, did they win the ability? A fringe player.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a confusing cup, I think. Do you reckon they've swindled their way in there?
I have no idea. We need to check something. So they didn't get relegated. So the year before, so they just somehow got Fair play to them. They've been down in this league. That's a great story, that, isn't it?
Surely it's not like the bottom team versus the top team. Surely that's not how it works.
It's cup winners, I'm sure. I'll find out. See? So that's the Emperor's Cup, like the FA Cup.
That's impressive.
He actually won it. So that's a story, that. I might have to read about that. So yeah, it's basically a community shield, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So should we get into it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so here we are. And I think we're at the Japan National Stadium. Found it online. Now, I had no idea about my team. So I've just let the assistant pick it because I don't know who they are and they're all shit. You put a bit more effort in, haven't you, so?
Bit more effort?
Yeah, you had a little look.
Yeah, I had a little look, but half of them are injured.
Yeah. Here we go. Which colour am I? White.
It's slow, isn't it?
Bit slow, you don't like it. You don't want to speed it up.
Yeah, just by one.
There we go.
But is that my ADHD?
I don't have it that slow either normally.
I was going to say, I think it's like my ADHD then, I'm like, so yeah, I'm going to pass the ball a bit.
What we need to remember in all is, because obviously I never play with two managers. Me and Greener were like, you have to switch over, don't you, when you want to change something? And we end up nearly doing stuff for each other's teams. And
there we go.
Is that
your boys?
No, it's not.
You're playing in blue.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you are. Look at the top.
I am.
Peter Attacker's just hit the bar.
We win cups, man. We win cups. But to be fair, now I've played it more now because I think some people took something I said the wrong way. Like I didn't say it's shit. I just said it. There's some improvements, but I know there's a lot of people struggling for money.
Yes.
And if you miss a game with the big changes that are coming on FM25, you could potentially
save money for that. I agree.
Miss it. But the more I've played it, I mean, it's good.
I'm enjoying the game. I think it's good fun.
Like when you're watching games, I'm seeing way more movement, way more stuff going on. And
yes, go on, Elba.
Oh no,
offside, offside.
Do you want a little trick or treat that I do? Do you want to see when I do this on my videos? I go right, and I stay still like that. Don't move, and then I go check and goal review, and then I stay still. I say go, and then when I edit it, it's like I've not moved. It's
nice.
So sometimes I'm like that. I'll stay still and wait for it so I can put it out. But yeah,
it's a big goal from Elba. Cup winners and in the second division. That's literally like a perfect save idea, isn't it?
Yeah. I was wondering as well now with the way Saudi Arabia is going on the game, they're in the Asian Champions League. They're going to start dominating that, aren't they?
Yeah, you can't play as them yet, can you?
No, it's not a playable league. No. But then I've also wondered, when it is a downloadable league or you can activate it yourself, will it still work that way? Will the teams have this endless amount of money? Because have you seen the wages they give these guys?
It's like Messi signing one of my saves for them. He's on like 4 million a week.
It's crazy. Well,
it's a joke.
In our Director Challenge, he's available on a free because obviously we selected My World on that. Mm-hmm. And he was willing to talk to me, offered him 350 grand a week. I thought, nice one.
But here we go.
And then he fucked off to Saudi Arabia on like 1.8.
Yeah, because he got
it's crazy. It's cool in a way because some of the players have got to offload. I don't think you wouldn't have got that money.
No, usually you wouldn't. To be fair, I didn't earn a lot of money.
It's kind of they've been dominating it for a bit, and then in that last season I'm playing now United. Yeah. When you get that news item where it tells you which league spent the most, they've been like second, third all the way through it. They weren't even on it. So I don't know if the money starts to dry up a bit when you're paying that much in.
I suppose if it's not a playable league though, like
yeah. But will it still do that if it's playable? That's the thing. I can't believe it's not. How they've not made it playable.
It's got to be a next year job. I think that must be. Maybe that'll be like the turning point next year. Go on, son.
Oh. Well, I mean the graphics. They're always the graphics, aren't they?
Animations are good though.
Yeah, I've noticed way more.
It's less predictable.
Yeah.
I'm noticing, like, I don't actually, like, say if I'm getting a lot of the time when you got a highlight in the 93rd minute when there's 6 minutes added on,
you know.
More than often not going to be a goal. Whereas now,
like them instant kickoffs.
Yes.
Yes. So you're not going to have a City save?
No, I'm never City. I find it boring. I love being.
That's what I used to be like years ago. Now it's a challenge.
Yeah, but do you not love the football league? Like the football league for me is like the pinnacle.
I think we've talked about this, and I like the. But when you do get your team to the Prem, like a Scunthorpe, I like it then because you feel like you've earned your place there. You're not it's not just easy.
I do tail off quite a bit. Usually, I don't last many seasons in the Prem. It's only usually a few. I just kind of tail off.
I like it. Once I start building my own empire.
My own empire.
Yeah, when you've done it all. Do you know what I mean? All your players and all that stuff. I love that. And you've earned your stripes, haven't you?
Yeah, I love promotion now.
Yeah, true.
Promotion's so good.
It is fun, like playoffs and stuff.
Oh, look at how we're keeping the ball here. This is fantastic.
Freaking Yokohama FM. I like that FM. Is it Marinos? So I don't know what the F stands for. I think the M's Marinos or something.
Oh, we're in.
Hey.
Help.
I'm getting tanked. So yeah, I mean, I was the same for you back in the day, because obviously when we were good, it was boring to us coming at United. It's been a bit more fun, but you can still turn it around, I think, quite easy.
Quite easy, yeah.
But I've really enjoyed it, because I mean, I did a bit of it last year. I've always avoided it, even myself. I used to, like, when I was younger, first thing I ever did was take over United, and that'd be my first save every year, whereas I've done it for years.
I've never ever managed City on FM. Even when I was a kid growing up, I never managed them.
It would have been fun back in the day. I mean, Limo, I've ever talked about Limo. Limo had a great idea of a series, a time travel one.
Yeah.
And he said I could do it, and I really liked it.
It's a great idea.
Using it was using the database, wasn't it? From
yes.
99 when you were in the League 2.
Yeah.
And I think, what was it? He said he sat there like he's like, right, we're doing City, and everyone would be like, oh God, why? Because you're so good now. And then he was going to have this fake lightning strike and get sent back in time to when City was shit. But it was on the new game. Do you know what I mean? Like one of them old databases. When you had, what was he called? I met him in a service station. Who's that little dude?
Met him in a Dickoff.
Dickoff, yeah.
Paul Dickoff.
Paul Dickoff. Met him in a service station once on the M62. Yeah. And he is tiny. Shit.
Oh, here we go. Keda's running the show. Is it Keda?
Oh my God, that Keda is nothing.
Keda is running the show. Do you know the problem with Wrexham? You've got so much money, you can't spend it.
How much money do you have?
You start with a transfer budget of like 300, 400k. We're in League 2.
Oh right, is that a lot?
That's a lot. And I just, because you've got Paul Mullin already up top. You've got James McLean, who's a League 1 player.
What's the guy? Is he left? Have they took him off the game? He retired after like 3 games. I watch his podcast. Yeah. Is he not on it?
No, he's not on there. It's well, the other lad's on there. Mark, what's he called? Who does Yours Man Away podcast? Mark Howard. Right. He's on there. He does the Yours Man Away podcast. That's really good.
It's half time. I'm getting absolutely battered. I mean, I didn't expect to do well when you think who we are.
Look at Keda. 3 assists and 1 goal.
You got to get him. How much is it? Let's check him out.
Yeah. Oh, he's not even a box. He's a bloody holding midfielder. Push forward.
Never played for his country. Looks about 12.
But I tell you what, it's coming over to England for me, or Wales.
Yeah. How much is he worth? Yeah, bargain.
You
could probably pick him. Or would you get a work permit?
No.
Right, so I've made a couple of changes. Don't know who they are. I mean, I took my striker off. I had a 38-year-old Nigerian up top. So I made a couple of changes. 2. You've done nothing.
No, I've done nothing.
You were very pleased with your players.
I'd
give mine an arse kicking.
There was light green everywhere, I should say that. I'd just
like to at least score a goal.
Oh,
here he is.
It's this guy you brought on.
Is it?
It is. Oh, Peter Attacker would have scored that.
Yeah. You remember his name already, the big Nigerian?
Yeah, Peter Attacker. I'm signing him as well. Right, well claimed by the keeper. Well claimed keeper.
Honestly. But yeah, FM25. Is this you or me? I get confused, I don't have a play. Oh, it's me, innit?
Yeah, it's you.
I am excited for it because it is freaking supposed to be so new, and this whole graphics engine thing is it really going to be like this completely new? That's what intrigues me. Like better stadiums, better player graphics, better everything, and everything else about the game. Do you reckon they're going to change the menus? It's like completely.
Oh, is it like sort of like it looks like an email inbox now, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're going to change it.
It's a big risk, isn't it?
I mean, the fact that someone said, did they say somewhere, if you've got an old computer, it's going to struggle?
So that's good. That's a good sign.
That it's going to be a better game, but then not for people who, because you can play this on a crap computer, can't you? You just change the settings. Don't put 3D on. Fun times.
Well, yeah, I want you to play for set pieces. I want you to come Stoke. Go on. Put it in!
Oh my
yes!
God.
Go on, Ken.
Ken Masturbator.
Well played, Ken.
That's what I thought his name was. Right, come on, consolation here. He is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, and he plays like Cristiano as well.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. I think at 5-0, I don't need to be
No, I mean, you just brought off a superstar, Keda. On a 10.
Yeah, but he deserves a round of applause, I think.
Yeah, it says that, doesn't it? Standing ovation sometimes.
I mean, it has to be.
4 assists, a goal.
1 goal. Oh.
Against a lot of farmers and fishermen from Kofu.
And he's just signed for Wrexham in 2024.
Yeah. I did a thing with City once. I did a little mini-series years ago.
Yeah.
What was it called? The Anti-Manager or something?
Anti-Manager?
Was it called like the Antichrist?
Okay.
Whereas I did 3 episodes and I had a challenge in each one. So City, I won the Champions League then. Good old days. So I had to be City. for a season, try and win the Champions League. It had to be Leeds, try and get them promoted to the Premier League. So before they went in the Prem, so years ago, and then they had to win the league with Liverpool because they don't win the league at that time either.
And then you had to win the Champions
League.
All
the three teams I hate the most. So it was like a challenge for me. And I want arse. I want like selling the best players and being the twat. I was like, I had to be committed to it.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Should have done this one, Greeno, shouldn't we? You might have beat me. I love that though, because I do like Boca Juniors, and he genuinely likes River, so it was just perfect, really.
It's hard finding two similarly matched teams, though. That's a problem.
Yeah, especially in something like this. I didn't want to. Obviously, we could have done if it was a Community Shield, but you'd have been City. You'd have been Arsenal.
Yeah, you'd been Arsenal.
They beat you on all in it, didn't they?
Yeah, they beat us,
we could have done that, but I just thought it'd be cool.
Again, bit of post.
We could have had two. I just thought it'd be cool to do Japan because obviously now it's playable.
New, yeah.
Because even over the years, whenever I've downloaded a Japanese league, it never works properly.
Never works properly. It's like that in American leagues all the time. I know there's like there's loads of American leagues on.
Yeah, because that is a ball late, the MLS, isn't it?
It is a ball
so
late.
Confusing.
I don't get it.
So yeah, I sometimes bring that APL out that just simplifies it and it makes it more European, normal.
Yeah.
Because it's so glamorous. I love the teams and the stadiums you can unlock. All the NFL stadiums are on it.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I mean, maybe for World Cups and so on. So I'll always
for World Cup.
Change stadiums.
Oh, you just got hey!
Go on.
Manato. Oh, he's running for the ball. Shinada's one of
comebacks on 6 minutes. You can get 4 goals in 6 minutes.
Yeah, my players are nearly dead.
Let's be honest. This is the best bit of football, the best bit of play, and the best goal in the match. Don't you think?
What a simple cutback. It's like bloody FIFA, mate.
Well, it was expected, wasn't it?
It was expected. Oh, here's a trophy lift. Look at the boys. The Keda's probably at the front.
Yeah, he should be. But yeah, fair play. I mean,
this is
a little bit. I think you get a different... Right, so a lot of it's similar. And then I think there's one newer angle. And then do you know when they're all walking away?
Yeah.
That cartwheel. They still do the cartwheel. That's at a different...
I hate that cartwheel.
That's at a different angle. I don't know why.
Fantastic. What a team. What a performance. What a manager.
Yeah. And while we're here, what was the first one you ever played? I know you've probably talked about this on something else. But...
Oh, first Football Manager. Yeah. I mean, properly. So I used to... My brother used to buy it on his laptop. So you never
played Champ Manager?
No, never played Champ. But my brother used to buy it on his laptop because my brother was older. Right. So I used to sort of sneak on and just try and play. It was like FM, maybe 08, 09. It was...
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've never actually... That means it's always been digital as well, doesn't it?
The first one I've always played, the first one actually I played was LMA Manager. Do you remember that on PS2,
no, I never played
PS2, PS1?
No.
I played that, LMA Manager.
You've never actually bought it then, I don't reckon, have you? It's always been
digital.
No,
I think it was still disc back then. I think he bought it as it was a disc. But it was
I've still got all of them, all the digital ones. Yeah, no, digital. All my box ones, they've gone a long time ago. I wish I'd kept them though, because they used to come in a massive... Every year I'd go and buy one. You ever seen them old school PC game boxes?
No.
They were massive. So you get this big box, you have a CD in it, and then Football Manager used to bring out, me and my mates used to call it the Bible. You used to buy a book, because obviously the internet wasn't great.
Yeah.
So you buy this book and it had all this information in it, out of self-training, loads of it. We used to buy that as well every year. You have to go and buy it. So congratulations, you've won the head-to-head, Newgen versus Regen, the generational battle. A bit unfair, but you know, he's my guest. I do like him, so yeah. I thought I'd do him a favour. But yeah, let me know if you've played Japan at home. See what do you think of it? Because I've not played it properly yet. Does it work? Because I heard someone saying that some things are missing, like one matter is missing or something.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
It's got to be licensing or something.
Maybe.
But Keda's there, so that's all that matters.
Keda, you got to try him out, right? See if you can get a work permit for Keda.
Me and Keda are boys. From now on, I'm going to follow him on Twitter, see what happens.
Right, so we're going to wrap this up. We're going to film another one now, and the next video should be out hopefully the day after this, which is our Director of Football Challenge with Newcastle United. Do you want to plug your stuff?
Yeah, of course. So Offbeat Podcast available on YouTube and Spotify. If you are listening to Spotify, 5-star rating please, it does help. Subscribe on YouTube, and then check out the City Report podcast and Rockstars the podcast, both available on YouTube and Spotify.
I'll put some links down below. So thank you for watching. If you're feeling generous, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell, you never miss anything. I do. But most of all, thank you for your view. All right, anyway, enough of that. Thank you very much. Stay happy, stay safe. I'm Bood. I'm Luke Bardsley. Thank you very much, people. Bye bye.